For the first time ever, the Supreme Court held hearings this week via conference call, which allowed our very own correspondent, Alex Falcone, to listen in. Here he is with the report.
Thanks, Curtis. Boy, I spent a lot of time listening to the Supreme Court, and I have a Supreme report, good one, for you about it. First up, the case of Smelt It v. Dealt It. Is it possible, legally speaking, to deflect blame for a fart onto the person who first recognized it?
Okay. How did it go?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg called in from her hospital room, no less, and I think she summed up this case the best. She said, "It is a classic case of victim blaming, and it's going to have a chilling effect. No one is going to want to report anything smelly for fear of being blamed for the cause of the smell."
Right. How do you think they'll rule?
Hard to say, but Brett Kavanaugh, as we all know, is an incredibly stinky human, and so he's most likely to side with the stinkiest plaintiff.
Fine. Sure. What else?
Next up on the docket, a really interesting case, Losers v. Finders. Will 9-year-old Brenda get to keep the binder she found in the living room, or will she have to return it to her sister, who could be heard weeping on the call today? Well, the lawyer for the finder argued that maritime law does allow for legitimate salvage, but it's going to be hard for the Supreme Court to rule that way because the court is technically landlocked.
Alex!
And last up, See Something v. Say Something.
Alex.
Great case here, Curtis. Will the Supreme Court overrule a 1983 decision that said that snitches can indeed get stitches, and in some cases even left in ditches?
I don't think that's at all what...
Yeah, but this is really important because there's a case working its way up through the lower courts right now called Las Vegas v. What Happens There.
Alex, just tell the truth. Obviously, you didn't listen to any of the Supreme Court arguments.
Yeah, I mean, I meant to. I planned on it.
For the record, I didn't ask you to do this. You gave yourself the assignment.
Totally, but when I did not realize that the Supreme Court met at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Do you know what time that is for us? Don't look it up. It'll ruin your day.
Well, thanks again for literally nothing. Alex Falcone, everybody.